Joining me now from Safford, Arizona, firefighter, city councilman, and congressional candidate for Arizona's 1st District, Chris Taylor. Chris, you've written about the United States Constitution in ways that kind of echo what I say on this program, and that is the Constitution is under assault, withering assault. And I think impeachment is the latest manifestation of that assault. Arizona is a key swing state now. It's with Wisconsin and Pennsylvania and Florida. It's a swing state. Is this what voters in Arizona want in your district and beyond? Do they want the 45th president impeached?
I got to tell you, I go door to door in this whole vast district, and I am not hearing that at all from both sides. You know, President Trump won this district by only 1% in 2016, but he's going to win it bigger. That's a gamble that the Democrats are making. They think that the citizens are with them, but I don't think they are. And the swing states like Arizona and some of the other ones will show Donald Trump will win. He'll win big, despite this criminal act by the Democrat Party.
Arizona District 1, in terms of real estate, is a huge district. And you know it well. I want to talk about that in a minute. But first, so folks know, it's effectively north, east, and south, kind of surrounds Phoenix, if you will. 25% of the population is American Indian, primarily Navajo and Hopi. It's a Republican +2 district. As you alluded to, it's close, but it does lean Republican right now, represented by a guy named Tom O'Halloran. His Liberty score, Chris, is F, 11%, and he has particularly low scores on civil liberties, a.k.a. the Bill of Rights and items like the Second Amendment. He's terrible in that regard.
Yeah, you know, he's one of those people that I like to call a typical politician. He used to be a Republican when it benefited him. Now he's a Democrat. He ran as a moderate, but like you said, his score is an F on all of those things. He has moved farther to the left than anybody would imagine, and I think it's going to hurt him this next election. You know, he votes almost 95% of the time with Pelosi and Maxine Waters and even AOC and her new socialist squad. But he still tries to spin himself as a moderate centrist, if you will. But we're going to expose them for the lie that is.
Well, we just did. His Liberty score is F, 11%. It can't get too much worse than that. You're former military, United States Army, psychological warfare. I would imagine, and through some of the duties that you performed, you probably have a healthy respect for the Second Amendment and understand why the framers of the Constitution gave us the Second Amendment?
I do, you know, and it's one of the things that is near and dear to me, the Second Amendment. You know, I'm an everyday concealed carrier here in Arizona. You know, I live in the desert. I can go in my backyard and shoot my AR-15s, and you know, any threat to that is going to get me going. It's one of the reasons that I'm running for Congress. Like you mentioned before, the Constitution is literally in peril.
How do you do it? How do you pull it off, Chris? You're a newcomer to running for Congress, and God bless you for it. So how do you win over the voters?
You know, it's difficult. You mentioned how big this district is. It's bigger than the state of Pennsylvania. And I have a young family, a job. It's hard for me to get out. But you know, with technology the way it is, and the way I'm able to be with the voters, if you will, virtually, couple that with nonstop, tirelessly going around the district and meeting with the people. That's the thing that most candidates are not willing to put in the time and effort that it takes in this vast district. And it's very difficult for someone like myself who is not independently wealthy. You know, some of my opponents on the Republican side are establishment figures. They tap into their wealthy network, right. And it's hard for someone like me. But at the end of the day, the vote is what counts. As long as I can get my message to the people of this district, coupled with my unique set of things that I've done in my life that qualify me for this job, that's the way we're going to do it.
TaylorForArizona.com is the website if you'd like more information and learn about Chris and possibly help out his campaign. TaylorForArizona.com. Chris, keep us informed and good luck. Thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.